Hello and welcome, I'm Paula, and today we're going to talk about our lovely brown boxes in Stampin' Up, which are the Quick and Easy kit range. Now we have kits for a whole realm of different types of projects, particularly card making, so you can get your greeting cards made very, very simply, but we also have other types of projects such as home decor or children craft, all those other fun things. So inside this box is one that's relevant to Christmas time, that all you're going to require to make it is a pair of scissors. Household scissors are fine. So let's just have a look at what this kit is all about. So when you get a kit from Stampin' Up, it has everything you need in the kit. This one is actually a banner, and the banner needs little pegs, it needs ribbon, all those things are going to be sitting in here, the twine and things. It has foam tape to raise parts of your project, or adhesive if you need that as well. It has all the different pre-stamped, pre-cut elements that you're going to require to put this lovely fun project together. So this one here does the actual countdown all the way down from 25 to 1, and they are gorgeous little pockets, so you can put a little special message or a little chocolate sweet in each one just as you count down those days until the fun day of Christmas. So let's have a look at the side how it all comes together. So these kits are very affordable as well. They tend to be, depending on the kit itself, they tend to be between around $30 New Zealand up to around $50 New Zealand. So I do find that they are an ideal gift for someone that's maybe a little less crafty than yourself as well, because it's got everything in it that you could possibly need. Okay, so for this particular kit, we have got some lovely twine, both the red and the natural effect. We've got some shiny little gems, which is always useful for a project, particularly at Christmas time. Here are our punch outs. So these are some of our numbers. Here's some more of our numbers. So we obviously got a couple of different styles, and here's some more numbers. So you can see that the numbers have been spread around so that we're going to get a little variety in the way we decorate our pockets. Then we have got some other punch out pieces, some little bows, some little leaves, some poinsettias. There's a whole heap of these, some little berries, doilies, or doilies are always fun at Christmas time. And tucked away in here are some more intricate dies. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? And it's just cut and punched out easily for you. So we've got a whole bunch of those in there as well. Now this here is actually like little glue dots. So again, you don't need any adhesive. You can just use those little glue dots to help stick everything together. And as you saw before, we had the pegs at the bottom. Over to the side here, I have got the little envelopes and that foam tape that we discovered before, the adhesive. So the envelopes come in two different shades. We've got a natural effect ones and then a lighter, more linen-y kind of effect. And I've got a gorgeous little scallop edge to the top of them. So that is what the contents of the kit. But what helps you to make them are these lovely instructions. Now the instructions do go through step by step with pictures. So they have each project labeled. So we've got a project number 1, which is creating this gorgeous envelope with the round wood plank piece for the number and a little bow at the bottom, a gorgeous wreath. Project number 2 creates the envelope with the little holly wreath in there. Project number 3 is using that really fine little die that I cut out and a skinnier bow in it, which is rather gorgeous. And there's a 4th project. So project number 4, I think, is actually putting the whole lot together. Oh no, it's a different style again with just the poinsettia and the number on it. So there are our 4 different styles from number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we carry on and make the rest of it. So in the, put it the right way. So the number 1 project made these different numbers in our countdown and so forth. So really easy to follow instructions too. You do not need to have to read anything, but if you prefer to watch someone put it together, in all of our kits, we do have a QR code which takes you directly to the video on how you pop it together. Very handy instructions, and they just work beautifully. So what do you think? I think this is going to be a fun home decor project for your Christmas this year. So here are the first 4 all put together. Now there was a little symbol in the instructions which is a little hard to tell, but what they're meaning here is that you can take a bone folder and do a little bit of curling with your fingers to curl up the paper and make them look a little bit more three-dimensional. So I've done that on this one here and on the poinsettia over here as well. So once you've done all 25, you just need to get that more natural thread, that natural twine, run it as wide as you need to, tie it up onto some nails, and then hook each of these onto your little bit of thread so that it's all ready to go. And then of course you can pop these off, open it up, and take out your little treat or your little note that you've got sitting inside. Isn't that a fun project? Now I've got a few other ideas to show you too, so I hope you're keen to see what else you can do with this kit other than the intended project. So for this project, I'm bringing in the basic black 6x8 album and variety pack of protectors. I'm also bringing in the silver, the gold and green, I should say, paper, and all the bits from the kit. So now we're going to put together some 6x8 album pages. In the variety pack, you get quite a few different pocket pages, but there's just one that is a full size. So I'm using that for my title page, and here we are creating the title. Now I really enjoy this little mini alphabet. Cuts out so many letters in one hit, which I really love, and you can make so many little mini titles. So that's a good size for the 6x8 album, and we're going to do an album about the things we love to do with Christmas. So there's the start of my title. Now I have another font here, and this is a really stunning alphabet font that is in the Stampin' Up range. I'm going to use it to do my numbers for 12 things we love about Christmas, and I'm also going to use the same font for the Christmas part of the title, which I'm just now cutting away on some of the fancy gold foiled paper. There is some really stunning pieces of different pattern specialty paper in this range, and you can just do so much with it. It obviously looks great for festivities, but it doesn't have to be. It can be for outdoors, it can be for special occasions. It's just going to be a really fabulous range to work with. So here's my start for that title page. I'm just laying out some ideas, and I've put the things we love about that part of the title onto some vellum, so it holds it together, and it also just has that lovely soft effect. Now bringing in those tags that are in this suite, I'm going to add a few little tags up the top from some of the other pieces of paper patterns in this kit. I think the tags really help to just bring a little bit more colour in. I'm also looking at the potential of putting in this little vellum sprig, but I do change my mind on that one as I start to adhere. So here I am in the backdrop doing a little bit of sprinkling of shimmer brush, so it's got a bit of a sparkle. I'm going to stick on my little scalloped piece that I had pre-cut with the beautiful paper and my title for Christmas. So from top of here, of course, we've got our mini title, Things We Love About Christmas, and instead I've gone to my kit and pulled out the lovely little embellishments. I think these sprigs are just absolutely stunning. So they look great up the top left there, and I've actually pulled in the number 12 from the kit as well, instead of using the 12 that I had pre-cut, thinking that's actually just really nice to use up what's in the kit itself. I add in some of those little sparkles. It's always good to bring some sparkle in for Christmas time. Finish it off with our number 12. And then I get out the cute little twine, the red twine that comes in the kit, and I make a little bow to fit on the front too. There are so many components in this pack, so you really have a lot of choice for decorating without having to go any further afield. So we pop that on there. The first page is done. It looks fabulous. Now we're just going to decorate the back side of this one as well. So on the back, we've already got our base piece ready to decorate. Again, I've got another scallop strip that I've pre-made. I'm going to add in a nice large photo mat here for the 6x4 photo. Of course, I could put in a few smaller photos instead if I wish. And then I'm going to use another little border to finish off that effect. So to finish this for embellishing, I've gone back to the pieces that are in the kit, and I love that wreath effect. So I'm going to put number 1, the first reason we love Christmas, is going to be sitting down the bottom here as its little mini title. And I just wanted a place to put journaling. So I thought about those little envelopes, and I thought, well, let's just cut it up, and that's going to be our spot for journaling. I did consider doing the journaling strips, but I decided that I would actually put it in as a square piece, and I have gone ahead and drawn in some journaling lines instead, so that it's got a lot of space for a bit of a story about the first thing that we love about Christmas. So this is how I got started. It's a really fun project to put together. I went through all the different pockets, pages in the memory protectors just to finish off this album of the 12 things we love about Christmas. So let's have a little quick look at the finished project. So we've got this lovely 6x8 album. It's quite a stylish modern look. Inside we've got our cover page that we completed to begin with in here. and you can see the back side of that one that we've just finished. And then I have got all the other pages that come in the little variety pack. Some of them are divided into 4, some are into one's larger and then 2 smaller pockets, or just 2 larger pockets. And it's a really fun project. You'll see all of these elements that have been repeated from that kit. We've got little spots to tuck in more journaling, nice little bits of embellishments here, so many places to put photos, which is really fabulous. And you can go through those 12 different things you love about Christmas, or it could just be about December, about a festive season, about summer. And at the end here, I've actually put in just a fun little pocket here with some sequins just for a little bling. And I've finished up with this pocket that's actually just random stamping a lot of the words that come from the Greetings of the Season stamp set, just to make a nice little finished page. So that's a cute little project you can do with the Countdown to Christmas kit. So isn't that a fun way to adapt a kit for memory keeping? Hope you enjoyed watching how this came together. Have a look on my website. There is a whole bunch of different kits that you might enjoy putting together and adapting your own way. Thanks for watching. So I have one last project for you. This one's really fun. You're just using a 10.5" by 6" piece of patterned paper. So I'm using this lovely gold foiled edge piece from our gold and green pack. And I just scored along at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and then again at 5.5 inch, 6 and 6.5 inches, and then a 1 inch base down the bottom. So that's just allowing me to do some concertina folds for the edges and creating a rather cute little gift bag. I'm just using some tape here because I find that tape is a little better than liquid adhesive when you're making construction projects, a little bit like this one. So what I'm going to do with this little bag is decorate it with the components that came in our gorgeous rustic countdown kit. So I'm just having a little spot here for ribbons that I'll put in at the end. Now that wreath, the favorite wreath, that's going to go beautifully in the center just for a stunning effect. And I'm also going to do a little gift card envelope. So this way we can possibly pop a nice little gift inside the bag and then put a gift card attached to it as well. So using our little circles from the Spotlight on Nature set, I have created a nice little sentiment for you. And here you go, we can see that we can pop in a few gift cards, or I would probably suggest putting in a little bar of chocolate along with a supermarket gift voucher or something very similar to that. Isn't that a fun project? So this kit has enabled us to create lots of different options. We can decorate our Christmas tree, do a lovely advent calendar, create a little mini album with our 6x8 kit, create beautiful pages for our scrapbook albums using those embellishments, or doing some gifting with these gorgeous gift bags. I hope you enjoyed it.